I started watching Blood Tide the other day, and I was expecting it to be better than it was. I will finish watching it. It's a horror film from 1982 with James Earl Jones. The first part of it, the first, I'd say about 45 minutes, were kind of slow and sort of boring. So I'm hoping when I finally do put it back in that it's going to pick up for the last half. Disc 4 has The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave, Deep Red, The Hatchet Murders, House by the Cemetery, which is a Lucio Fulci film, Cat o' Nine Tails, and She Beast with Barbara Steele. And as you can see, there's a variety of movies on here. There are no special features, of course. But I'm going to give these a try, the ones that I haven't seen, and maybe I'll go back and revisit things like Night of the Living Dead and Deep Red and House by the Cemetery, ones that I have seen and I know I like anyway, but I'll probably end up giving them a watch too. Okay, so the next one, again, this is not a horror movie. This is Born in East LA. This is another one I got out of the off the $5 shelf at Walmart. Stars Cheech Marin. This is another one that I have not seen yet, but it sounds like it would be, you know, a pretty decent movie to waste 90 minutes watching. And I usually enjoy Cheech Marin. I've seen all the Cheech and Chong movies, the Up in Smoke and Still Smoking. So I'm hoping it'll kind of be on that level as far as the comedy. So maybe, again, I can do an update after I've watched this one and let you know how that one is. Okay. Now, don't laugh, because I am a big-time fan of the classic television series. I have a lot of them, like Three's Company, Wings. I have Bosom Buddies. I just have a ton of them. And Sanford & Son was one of those series that I used to really enjoy after it went into syndication. My brother and I both enjoy this show. So I was able to pick up the first season of Sanford & Son at Walmart for $13. So I really couldn't afford to pass up that. So I started watching the episodes a few nights ago, and it's just as funny as I remember it being when they were on television. So if you like the old TV sitcoms and you've never seen Sanford & Son, or maybe it's been a while since you've seen it, you might want to try picking this up at Walmart. I think they've got the first 2 or 3 seasons for $13 or at least at my Walmart they did. And I don't think there's really anything in the way of special features with this. Just pretty much the episodes. But it was more than worth it to me for $13. So I will be back in just a bit with the probably the final part of this video. So this is going to be the final part of my kind of huge DVD update, because like I said, I haven't ever done one of these before. But these are this next group are some DVDs that I picked up at Big Lots a few weeks ago. As everybody knows, Big Lots is the place to go to get cheap DVDs for anywhere from $3 to $6 usually. These I was fortunate enough to pick up for $3. This first one is Eyes of a Stranger, which is an older slasher film. I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen it. I still haven't watched it yet. I must apologize. I'm behind on watching a lot of my DVDs. But I seem to have been affected by this strange illness that everyone else seems to have, as far as having to collect these DVDs and having to buy these DVDs all the time. But this one is part of the Twisted Terror collection. Again, it's Eyes of a Stranger, and it looks like it's going to be a really good slasher film, one that I'm interested in. Again, I'll have to let you know after I've seen it. Maybe I can do that update. Jennifer Jason Leigh is in this film. She's being stalked. You know, basic plot. There's not really any special features, so to speak. Just languages and subtitles. That's it. But, like I said, I think this is going to be a pretty decent film to watch, and I'm looking forward to watching it as soon as I can get the time to watch this one. So, that's Eyes of a Stranger. The next one is called Private Parts, and as you can tell by the cover, this is not the Howard Stern film Private Parts. This is one of those quirky films that was directed by Paul Bartel, and it has to do with a guy being obsessed with this girl and putting her face on a doll, and people getting chopped up in a motel, and there's a lot of different things going on in this movie. And again, I think it's going to be just one of those weird, quirky, kind of sleazy movies, but one that will be fun to watch. If I'm thinking right, Paul Bartel, I don't know for sure, don't get mad if I have this wrong, but I was thinking he was in Chopping Mall, but I'm not really sure. And if Paul Bartel is the one, then I think he probably did a pretty good job with the subject matter in this film. So I am looking forward to that. And it was good to get it for $3, because if you get it from Deep Discount or one of the other online DVD sellers, you're probably going to pay quite a bit more than $3 for it. Okay, sorry, I had the light on the video camera. It's causing a glare there. You can see the cover quite a bit better now. Okay. The next one, I believe Uncle Bill picked this one up too, on one of his probably one of his last few trips to Big Lots. I had heard of this film, The Disorderlies. I've never seen it, but you know, it might be a little hokey, a little corny, but I thought I would give it a try. I mean, $3, you know, you can't, we have that sickness, you can't, you know, avoid getting some of these films. Not for $30. I don't know if there are any, I don't think there are any special features on here to speak of. Again, I won't go into like a big review of it. I think Uncle Bill kind of talked a little bit in his video about what this was about. These guys are hired to take care of this man, but I think they're supposed to be like trying to kill him off or something. I don't know, but it just looks like it'd be just one of those fun movies to watch. So again, I'll have to let you know how this one turns out. But that's Disorderlies.